You ought to investigate Victoria Vinciguerra.
They will send an army to stop us.
We must give them an appropriate welcome.
It's better for the mission that we get to know each other a little bit more intimately.
What does that mean?
It means I like my woman strong.
So you want to wrestle?
I did not say that.
There are certain audience expectations that go into this, especially when it comes to spy movies and how they treat heroines and villainesses. But your guys' characters kind of subvert those expectations. I was just wondering if you can talk about what was your input like on the story level with Guy in shaping these characters.
Was
quite a lot.
Yeah,
I think.
I'd say from the ground up, really.
Oh, wow.
When I got the script, Victoria was written quite differently. She was sort of like a completely different human, really. And then I read for it, and I put something down on tape and sent it to Guy, and I made her really English and just kind of different, I suppose, and he liked it, and so we rewrote her, we gave her a different backstory, and we sort of made her this really self-enterprising woman who sort of came from, like, you know, maybe like a hard sort of background, and then was a bit of a social climber, sort of 60s sort of escort girl, and then married this Italian man. And even if you're not necessarily aware of that, I think when you are that involved in creating your character and you can sort of form their backstory, you have sort of ownership over them from the get-go. And
yeah, he's very collaborative.
Yeah.
We had, you know, I remember we had 1 or 2 weeks rehearsals before we started to shoot, and it was all about kind of getting into. He invited us all to his house, and we were in a big living room, so it's a very relaxed environment where we got to, you know, try different scenes out and really try to find whoever your character was. And he's all about to try and find that very specific Guy Ritchie humor and very tongue-cheek kind of dialogue, and all the wit you're able to have to find your character, be very specific about it, and then make them clash and come together and find the humor in those relationships. So that was something that we really put time into.
How's that for entertainment?